Hello everyone, this is the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook by Matt Dinniman. This is the third Dungeon Crawler Carl book. Now, I have settled upon doing things in a way where I talk about the things that happen and sort of dance around the spoilers a little bit, so I don't give the book away, so that way I feel like I can talk about its happenings without you having your story ruined if you haven't read this yet. So I'm just going to say this. When you get to these scenes, raise a drink for Growler Gary, the Gnoll, and his scenes in this book. That we need to toast that individual when you get to those scenes, and you'll understand. So what we have here, this is on the cover there, all about trains. And I'll get to that part in just a second. First off, there is, we get a double whammy as far as dying goes. We see the ticker where it started with millions of people playing this game. We're just seeing things through Carl's eyes. And now the ticker's down to like hundreds of thousands instead of millions. And it just starts to hit him. And it's called, we don't want to, the AI says we don't want to run into an early extinction, because obviously that's happened before in all their gaming. And so you wonder at the impact that it's having. And the double part comes in where someone they befriended in a previous book leaves them a message, and it's a death message. They had passed away. And you get this overreaching humanity is dying off, and then on a personal level, a friend dying off, and it's a nice big punch right at the beginning of the book. Right after that, there is a game they have to play. It's a game show, comes out of a trap of sorts. And he gets to make a choice of prizes that he can win. And among them, 2,000 Earth books. Or Harley Davidson, among other things he can choose. And there's a comment in here about, the galaxy is obsessed with Earth culture. Carl and his gang get quadrillions of views from the galactic population. And so it makes me wonder, well, where are they keeping this stuff? So they literally preserved a lot of Earth stuff. They crushed the planet, the surface of the planet. But we're able to get all of their stuff, all of our stuff, and get into everyone's minds. And so if you can emulate such things, why in the world, what have they done with people? Are they just gone? Can they be respawned? I've mentioned I thought his cat is a resurrected ex-girlfriend of his. And I'm sort of wondering, that's where that comes from. Can they bring her back another way? Are there multiple Dungeon Crawler Carls? What have they done with humanity? What are they doing with humanity? If there's quadrillions of people watching, is this the only show they watch? Do they do one show at a time and everyone just watches this? Or is there something being done with all Earth people? And so I want to get out into this, they mention things going out in the galaxy, but we're not getting there yet, and that's the part that's enticing me the most. And is this a simulation, or is it some kind of augmented reality using some kind of utility fog that just infects everything from your cells on out, so they can pull off all the stuff that you see in the book? And those are the things that I just need to get to them quickly. They have a manager, Mordecai, and he was a former crawler himself, so he has survived through it all. And bits and pieces of his past keep coming up, so I'm hoping obviously it's going to happen. It's just, I'm getting impatient. I want to hear his story and his whole history. It's just little bits and pieces. People calling him a betrayer. The AI just does not like Mordecai at all. I wonder if that's why they put Mordecai with Carl in his game. So all about trains. And it's some big puzzle, multiple train tracks, multiple lines, multiple stations and safe rooms, and it was really messy, and it was a bit chaotic. And I wasn't completely lost, but I was kind of like, when somebody goes, we need to send this train down this track for this purpose, and then have this one do that one, and this one do that one. And at some point, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going with it. It's fun regardless. It doesn't wreck the book, but at the same time, it's a little messy. Even the characters, if there's one flaw in here, it's when characters sit there saying, I'm lost, I don't know how this works, and then figure out they plan and know exactly what to do when they're sending trains through portals to go to this thing or other, and they figured it out, but they don't know what they're doing, and it's a little messy. If here's the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book, right? So we're on the third one now. See, that one's getting a bit chunkier there, and I think maybe this one didn't need to be that chunky. It was just a little long-winded as they started to sprint toward the end. And the other books are getting even fatter. So we'll see how that goes. Gods pop up. Past characters pop up. It's a lot of fun. It's too much fun. There's hardly anything negative I can say except for the part where it's just a bit messy in this giant puzzle. Various groups have to work together, but it seems like there's going to be a lot of separation in the next book. So lots of fun. Don't forget to toast. So I was, once again, I was going to run off and just keep going with Dungeon Crawler Carl books. I got the next couple here. But as I stated in a previous video, something's going to jump ahead of the TBR. I won't spend too much time here. This was my favorite book last year and its sequel. And lo and behold, its third book has come out. These seem to be, at the moment, standalones. So you could just read this separately. You didn't need to read this, but you want to read this. This book is amazing, and so this sounds like it's going to be a bit of a standalone itself. The third book in the 8th Chant series. While rebuilding a crumbling town with his friends, Robin's quiet life is disrupted by the arrival of two women searching for a missing child. What begins as a simple job soon pulls them into the heart of Weizen, the kingdom's capital, and into the chaos of a brewing coup against the royal family. As danger mounts, Robin must choose between completing this task or protecting the people he holds dear. That is a Rescue in Weizen 8th Chant series by Elon Marsh and Christopher Orman right there. That will be next week. Quick video. I'm not doing deep dives on these Carl things because, like I said, I don't want to spoil everybody for everything, and there's lots of deep dives going on, and that's just going to be about it. I don't think I forgot anything. So that's what's my thing. That's good. That's it. See you next week for this one. Seems the Dungeon Crawler Carl books do well viewership-wise, but as soon as I diverge, oh well, this is what I'm reading. Thank you very much. See you next week. Oh, going to see Superman today. New Superman here. Great things about it. Now, I have a lot of t-shirts, a lot of graphic t-shirts. I don't have a Superman one, but I have a close one. The next best thing. This is Marvel's version of Superman. That's Hyperion right there. Little hands-on hip Herculean pose. That's the closest thing I had, so that's what I'm wearing at the theater. There we go. That's it. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.